Oh, Buttercup, brace yourself. Tonight, we're peeling back the veil, and what's lurking on the other side is anything but friendly. Picture this: spectral imprints, ghostly residues, and soul hijackings. We're not dealing with your garden variety hauntings. No creaky doors or whispering phantoms here. This is cosmic horror on an interdimensional scale. All right, here's the tea. What if I told you that ghosts are the byproduct of a massive, ancient, high-stakes game of musical chairs played out in your very DNA? Ghostly memories don't just haunt you. No, they storm into your life, uninvited and unstoppable, courtesy of soul matrix transplants. Yeah, you heard that right. We're talking about entire pieces of your original self being forcibly disconnected from your soul and reprogrammed by something alien, something Zeta. These Zeta aren't Casper the Friendly ghosts. They're dimensional invaders pulling strings from behind a cosmic curtain, wielding technology that's so sophisticated it might as well be sorcery. They use frequency fences, not to keep you safe, but to cage you in, scrambling your brainwaves like a live feed with static. Imagine looking out at the universe through a foggy window, all because some Zeta puppet masters set up their invisible fence and blurred the view. And the frequency fences, they're not even the worst of it. They install holographic inserts directly into human consciousness. Imagine waking up one day and suddenly everything feels off, like your memories aren't yours. One minute you're you, the next it's like a scene from a horror movie where the protagonist realizes they're not quite in control. These holographic inserts, they go right for the jugular, using images of saints, gods, or sacred symbols to lead you into a reality crafted by the Zeta, a grand illusion orchestrated to keep humanity in line, docile, obedient. Picture this scene. Someone is sitting alone in a dimly lit room thinking they're safe, feeling calm when a memory that's not their own slips into their mind, a flash of someone else's life, another's face in the mirror, lingering shadows that aren't theirs. These are the ghost images rising up, shattered pieces of a soul's past life seeping into the brain like spilled ink. But why? Because the Zeta have ripped apart the original soul matrix, forcefully reprogramming individuals with a whole new set of memories. It's mind control at a genetic level, and for some, the sheer onslaught of fragmented memories is too much. Imagine a person flipping between realities, unable to tell where one memory ends and another begins, a soul tossed back and forth between fragments of identities, one from their true self, the other from a Zeta-forged matrix. The result? A consciousness shredded by so many lives, so many voices, that the person becomes a puppet to unseen forces, their very sense of self lost to a grand scheme that spans galaxies. And what do the Zeta get out of this? Control, plain and simple. You see, if they can sever enough people from their original soul matrices and hook them up to the false matrix, they'd have an army of biological puppets, unable to remember who they truly are, marching to the beat of the Zeta's drum. So, darling, next time you feel a chill run down your spine or sense someone watching you in an empty room, remember, it might not be a ghost, but a residue from an ancient soul hijacking. These spectral imprints are fragments of a cosmic conspiracy older than we can imagine, where we're not just players but pawns in a war that rages across dimensions. As Halloween creeps closer, consider this my spooky treat for you, our memories, our ghosts. They might just be the echoes of a deeper truth the Zeta never wanted us to find. So, when the hairs on your neck stand up, whisper to that ghost in your mind, I see you, and for the love of all that's sacred, Buttercup, stay vigilant. So, as we pull back from the cosmic abyss, let me leave you with a thought to hold close. While it's true that forces beyond our imagination may be pulling strings, remember this: awareness is power. The minute you know what's lurking behind the curtain, it loses some of its grip. The game changes. We may be navigating a matrix laced with Zeta-fueled illusions, but every time we glimpse that truth, we reclaim a piece of ourselves. As you journey through this season of ghosts, think twice about those eerie whispers and chills. They're more than just Halloween thrills. They're calls from the depths of who you are, reminders that you're woven into a vast, ancient story. So thank you for joining this thrilling cosmic deep dive. If this sent a shiver down your spine or lit a spark of curiosity, share it with a fellow truth seeker. And hey, don't be a stranger. Come back anytime you want to lift the veil a little more. Because if there's one thing we know, Snugglebug, it's that the journey is just beginning. And the only way to find our way is to keep looking up, asking questions, and trusting the answers when they come. Happy haunting, my friend.